Hey guys, 7WWE Rocks here. This is it, episode 50 of Saturday Night's Kickout. It's a big special Q&A episode. Not going to be talking about any of the wrestling stuff that happened this week, but we did it. We got to 50 episodes, and we got over 300 subscribers. So this was like the big special episode. I never did a proper thank you video for 300 subscribers. So definitely thank you guys so much. We're at 337, I think. That's insane. It's awesome, and haven't really cared about the numbers, but just get more interaction on channel, more people talking about wrestling. Always makes me so happy. So thank you so much for the 300 subscribers, and thank you for anybody that's been watching this series for 50 episodes. Hopefully 50 more to come, but hopefully you guys are still enjoying this series. That's my utmost, priority, is for you guys to enjoy the series and actually on Saturday be like, oh, here it is. So I will be going to Reality of Wrestling tonight, so that's of course why it's not actual Saturday night. You can very well see it's daytime, but I still got a few things to do before I leave for the show, so had to start this a little early. But let's get right into it. I asked, do a Q&A. You guys delivered. So I think 16 people did questions, which came out with a lot of questions. I have them right here. Not going to waste your time, but if you want to skip through the video just to get your question, I know some people do that. I did do this in order, so just by all means, during this video, maybe go to the other video where I ask questions and see in order. But if you did ask a question and then a day or two later you asked another one, I just put yours together. So whenever you originally asked your first questions, I just put the remaining ones on there. So yeah, so we'll go in order from who asked first, and let's get right into it. Thank you guys so much for asking questions. I really can't appreciate that, and I can't stress that enough, because I was always have that worry that no one's gonna ask questions, no one's gonna care. But no, you guys freaking delivered. So here we go. Starting it off with AHS Rules. One of my good friends, Austin. Thank you, Austin, for asking these questions. We're hitting the high spots with this question. He's kicking it off big. John Cena or Chris Melendez? That's a tough one, but I got to go with my boy John Cena, because he always will be the greatest man that ever lived. No, but John Cena, no, all the way. But Chris Melendez, if me and Charles, who asked some questions, I'll get to him later. But if Chris Melendez was booked how we wanted him to be booked, Chris Melendez would be exceeding that list. He would be better than John Cena. But got to go with John Cena for now. Will you ever do an autograph or DVD collection video? Yeah, I did an autograph collection video a while ago, and it really hasn't changed that much since. I went to one show and I showed all those autographs in one video. So probably not an autograph collection. Maybe one day a DVD collection. I really need to do that. So yeah, one day I will, but I don't know when. Do you watch my ROH reviews? No, I don't. No, I'm gonna be brutally honest with you. I've missed a lot of them. I watched the last one and I commented on it, so I got that going for me. But I really should, but usually when I miss Ring of Honor, I don't even bother watching reviews, which is kind of strange. If I miss Ring of Honor, I should watch your reviews. And they're really good, so definitely check them out, guys, because it's like 5-minute reviews, but you pack in the entire show in 5 minutes, and it blows me away. So job well done for you. But no, don't watch them because they suck. No, I'm just kidding. They're awesome, definitely. Yeah, definitely watch it. So, but I'll get to that later because he has another question. All right, so besides the favorite wrestling shirt, Mount Rushmore shirt, or Paul London shirt. I say Mount Rushmore 2.0 because I just love that shirt. Paul London's because I got it from him and he was really nice, and I really have never seen that shirt before, and I've always wanted a Paul London shirt because he's awesome. I love Paul London. And then if I had to make it a third, Bullet Club, the AJ Styles one. It has the AJ Styles P1 logo on it, and it's got blood on it. And I've never seen that before. I don't know why, but I can't. I mean, I haven't searched it Bullet Club blood shirt, but I've never seen somebody wear it or somebody have it. So I'm not saying it's anything special, but still. Besides the Young Bucks, who would you like to two sweet? Kevin Owens, Finn Balor, Jim Cornette. That's a good list. And can I get a shout out? No, you can't. Moving on. Just kidding. AHS Rules. That's capital A, capital H, capital S, space, rules, all in caps. I don't watch his reviews, but you should. So definitely check those out. All right. The man himself, the living legend, Mr. Paul JB44. Thoughts on Virgil. That guy, he's quite the character. Virgil's exciting. I don't know, but the tweets he does are absolutely insane. Like I hope he's joking, but I don't know. He thinks he's pretty amazing, and he has a GoFundMe for just so he wants to be a millionaire. Like that's pretty crazy. Like I would want to do that too. Start a GoFundMe, just be like, hey, just give me money. If people do it, then what's the bad thing about it? People are giving you money. So he's a game changer. That's what Virgil is. Favorite YouTube video you've ever made? My Tough Enough entry, definitely, because that was the first time I had edited videos like that, and it was nothing special, but it's the first time I did it. Sorry, I keep sneezing, or I don't sneeze, but I'm freaking my nose. So definitely my Tough Enough entry video, because I thought it was funny, and people actually liked it, or from the comments. I don't know if they actually did like it. From the comments, people said it was actually really funny, so probably that one, Tough Enough entry video. Favorite male wrestler and female wrestler? Male wrestler, probably Kevin Owens. Female wrestler, probably Sasha Banks. Or, sorry, I'm about to sneeze. Or Becky Lynch. I don't know why. I don't know. Just when she came out, I was like, I like this character. And then she changed it so she was like punk rock. And then she's back to being not as much punk rock. Because I remember she was the Irish thing. Like she was coming out doing the kicks and stuff. And she was full-blown Irish. And then they switched her to like a rock and roll thing, like punk rock, like Lita, like straight up Lita copy. Now she's kind of died it down, but she's still that way. I don't know. I've always liked Becky, but probably Sasha's my favorite female wrestler. Or we're just in general. Candice LeRae, obviously. What's the best experience you've had at a live wrestling show? Either Ring of Honor, just because it was just so amazing, or I would probably though say it just might shock you, a TNA house show. That I went to February last year because it was with my brother, and he actually enjoyed the show. So that was a lot of fun because he hates wrestling, but he actually enjoyed it. So definitely that one probably. But wrestling-wise, it was just for me and my experience alone, probably Ring of Honor. Death Before Dishonor, I think it was. Might have been Glory by Honor. I don't know. I don't even know what event it was. Sorry. Favorite wrestler that you've met? Either Paul London, just because he was so nice in the event that I was at. Everyone else was kind of a douchebag. So when I met Paul London, he was the last guy I met, and he was just so nice. And I was like, you made this totally worth it. Because he was very nice to me, my brother, my mom, just introduced himself, blah, blah, blah. And he was awesome. Or Bob Holly. And I'm meeting him today, so I'm really excited. But Bob Holly's watched some of my videos, and that was really cool that he said that to me. So Bob Holly or Paul London, definitely. Which wrestler would you like to meet that you haven't met? Kevin Owens or Finn Balor, probably. Or The Undertaker, just because why not? But yeah, if I had to say one, Kevin Owens or the Young Bucks, I might just say everybody. And finally, you the real MVP. Well, thank you, Paul. But you said that to a lot of people, so there can only be one MVP. Get your MVP straight, Paul. Just kidding. Mr. Paul JB44. Check out his channel. He's awesome. Evan Airborne 100 asks, oh yeah, everybody, thank you for the questions. Austin and Paul, thank you. Evan Airborne 100. What is your favorite American promotion? WWE, just because it always will be. Like honestly, it got me. Or it was the reason why I started liking wrestling. So without WWE, there'd be no Ring of Honor, or PWG, or New Japan that I'd get into. Favorite Japanese promotion? New Japan Pro Wrestling, but I don't really follow it that much. So favorite European/British promotion? No idea. I don't even know. Like I seriously don't. Like I've heard of some. I seriously don't watch it though. Not because it's bad or anything, because it's awesome. But I don't know. I hate watching wrestling on the computer and stuff and all that. And I know I could buy DVDs of it, but I don't know. Favorite American wrestler? AJ Styles, probably. I almost said Kevin Owens. When I was thinking about these questions, I almost said Kevin Owens. I was like, he's Canadian. Favorite Japanese wrestler? I don't know much about them, so I guess Okada and Nakamura. But, I mean, people are probably like, oh, you're just jumping on the bandwagon. You don't know anything about New Japan. That's right. I really don't. But still say Okada and Nakamura. Favorite European/British wrestler? Zack Sabre Jr., no doubt. Thank you for those questions. I appreciate it. The generic luchador, this guy's awesome, makes much better videos than me. I get excited when I unbox a DVD. He unboxes a championship WWF belt, and he's like, it's pretty cool. No, I'm just kidding. But he has some awesome stuff. Definitely check out his channel. That's generic luchador. Favorite wrestling item you own? Randy Orton plaque that has, because that's the only plaque I have, and it's signed by him. piece of the ladder where he won from Money in the Bank, and a piece of the rope when he cashed in at SummerSlam. I think that's pretty cool that it has 2 pieces from 2 different events, and he signed it. Or my Undertaker autograph, the one where I got the WWE 2K15, I think, 14 maybe, where you got the coffin thing. That's awesome. I love that. WrestleMania weekend or Bola weekend? I guess you're saying, like, which one do I want to go to? Which one would I rather go to? I could not love a human baby more than I love Battle of Los Angeles, and I would always want to go to those weekends. But gonna have to go with WrestleMania weekend just because the atmosphere. Just saying I got to go to WrestleMania, I'd really want to say that. Thank you, Ronnie. I really appreciate it. So definitely check out his channel. He didn't ask me to do a shout out, but Generic Luchador, definitely check out his channel. He's awesome. L Giant 37303, awesome loyal subscriber, always posting kind stuff on my channel. If you could have dinner with anybody dead or alive, who would it be and why? I try to think this non-wrestling wise, but really wrestling wise, I would want to have dinner with Vince McMahon. Just because that made it sound weird when I said have dinner with Vince McMahon. That made it sound like we were on a date. Just because I don't know, he's just so, like, you know, he's the creator of the WWE. I would just want to talk to him without any cameras or without him having his crappy, like, answers that kind of, like, save him, and, like, you know, general answers where, you know, like on the Stone Cold podcast where he didn't really say much in detail or whatever. I just want to pick his brain and just talk with him. He also asked, have you figured out what you want to do after high school? If so, good luck, my friend. Keep making great videos. Thank you, El Giant. I appreciate it. No, I really haven't. And I start college this month, at the end of this month. And I'm just doing my basics right now, just getting my stuff that I need, that everyone needs. And then once I hopefully finish that, I can go on to, like, actually figuring out what I want to do. But I'll get into that later with some other questions. But thank you, El Giant. I really appreciate it, your questions. WWE Indy 5, Dylan, my boy. He asked, why am I your favorite YouTuber? Your excitement and enthusiasm during your videos is just like no other. And I love it. And you're just a great YouTuber. You're not my favorite YouTuber. Get out of here. Just kidding, Dylan. You're awesome. Favorite wrestler of all time, Shawn Michaels, no doubt. Favorite PWG show. Everyone says Steenwolf and, you know, Tremendous 3. Sorry I keep doing that. That's, like, really gross. But everybody says, you know, Steenwolf or Tremendous 3 or Bola something. I honestly will always say DDT 4 2013, the final El Generico show. I just love that. Like, the finish to it was perfect. I don't even know if the whole show itself was great, but just the finish of that, the whole him and Steen tagging and them not getting along each match, and finally the final match. I love that. That was a perfect send-off. Even though they lost, perfect send-off. Yeah, I will always love that show. That will probably always be my favorite. Would you rather go to Bola or Wrestle Kingdom show front row? Man, this sucks. I say Wrestle Kingdom just because I could be like, hey, I went to Wrestle Kingdom. I was in Japan front row. That's insane. I feel like that's a lot. I feel like Bola is easier to get in than Wrestle Kingdom. And yeah, I'd go with Wrestle Kingdom just because just saying that I went to a Wrestle Kingdom, I think that'd be crazy. Not many people could say, I would think. So thank you, Dylan, for those questions, though. I appreciate it. Jamaya Penn, WWE. Hopefully I pronounced that right. I'm sorry if I didn't. Jamaya Penn, WWE. Hopefully. Jamaya. I don't know. Sorry, I suck. Favorite NXT superstar and woman. NXT superstar, Finn Balor. Woman, Sasha. But since she's kind of on the main roster now, either Bayley or Becky, probably. Why do you love wrestling? That's a good question. That's from the heart. I don't know. Like, I seriously cannot say why I love wrestling. I just love it. I mean, as soon as I got into it, I don't even think I was instantly hooked. Like, I wanted to keep watching it, but I don't think I was always like, as soon as I started watching, I was like, I knew this was going to be it. I never knew I would continue watching it this long. Just the endless storylines, how it never ends, yet they're like the most incredible athletes in the world. And they do some really nice stuff. Like, you know, there's the baseball people and football people, you know, they're taking steroids or they're, you know, bad people in real life and stuff. And that's disappointing. And I'm not saying every WWE superstar is the nicest guy, because obviously that's not true. But it just seems like they're really nice people and they, like, try to help out and just, I don't know, it's just awesome. Just the matches, and when you get into intense story, it's like a never-ending movie. And you just see constant storyline. You don't have to keep thinking, like, oh, well, the movie's about to end. No, you have next week. You always have a next week, and I just love that about it. It's never-ending book, my friends. Never-ending book. Most emotional moment in wrestling. If you mean like saddest moment, I'm gonna go with Shawn Michaels retiring, I guess. But most emotional because just so many emotions were going through me when it happened. Brock Lesnar defeating Undertaker's streak. That just blew my mind. I was like, what do I do with my life now? Like, I remember just staring at the screen, like, just for like 10 minutes, just like, what? Like, just staring at it. I had no idea what was happening. And I was like, is life going to carry on now? Like, has hell frozen over? Like, I had no idea what was going to happen. I was freaking out. So, definitely that. That's my most emotional moment. But thank you for the questions. I appreciate it. James Hammond, 23. Nice guy. He's always commenting nice stuff on my channel. Thank you. Which superstar do you think deserves a better push? There's a lot of them. Dean Ambrose, Cesaro, probably Cesaro. If I would answer your question, Cesaro. But carry on. Dean Ambrose, Tyler Breeze. I feel like he's well overdue for a push. He should have the NXT Championship. That's probably it. Yeah, probably them. Gosh, I'm disgusting. Sorry. All right, favorite ROH pay-per-view and favorite WWE pay-per-view. So pay-per-view, I've never gotten an pay-per-view. I've never bought something on the internet for a wrestling show. Just never done it. So I'm just gonna go off what DVDs I have. Probably Final Battle 2010, maybe 2012. I don't know. The only Ring of Honor shows I've watched is the DVDs I've gotten. I think I have like 6 shows of Ring of Honor. I don't have any more. So maybe Best in the World 2015 because I watched that on pay-per-view. Probably that. Favorite WWE pay-per-view? I don't know. Like, I could say WrestleMania 17 or whatever, but I have not watched any WrestleManias. I became a fan in 2009. So from then on, those are the WrestleManias I've seen. I've never seen a WrestleMania in its entirety before. So I can't say that. SummerSlam 2009 will always have a place in my heart because that was the first pay-per-view I got, and it was awesome because I didn't know about finishers and I didn't know about all that junk. So every false finish, I was like hooked in, like just a spine buster. I was like, oh my gosh, it's over. And it was like DX versus Legacy, Cena versus Orton for the 8,000th time, Jeff Hardy versus Pong in a ladder match, and then Undertaker showed up at the end. That would probably be my, like, just, I don't know. It's always going to have a special place in my heart. But WrestleMania 31 was good because, honestly, everyone was happy with it at the end. It seemed like on Twitter, everyone was happy about it. So I've never, WWE pay-per-views, it's hard to have everyone happy. And it seemed like a very good majority of people were actually happy with the endings or with the entire show itself. So I guess that's good. But yeah, to go with that. And then Ring of Honor, I Best in the World 2015, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, thank you for this question, James. I appreciate it. True to Life Bids, my boy, Amos. How you doing? Too sweet. Is AHS rules a dumb? He used a different word, but I'm gonna say dumb arse. He's used something else though, of course. Is AHS rules a dumb arse? No, that's kind of rude, Amos. That was rude. Austin's awesome. His next question: why are you always so depressed? Because you were in my life. That's why. Did Hogan deserve to be erased from history? Ooh, this is a tough one because gotta walk on eggshells. I don't know how I'm gonna piss anybody off, but he obviously needs to get some help, or not get help, I guess, but find himself and realize that was wrong to say and that was pretty rude. And I'm not like saying oh, it wasn't bad or anything, because obviously it was. That kind of hurts, not me personally, but just my hero, not hero, but like a person you look up to and a person like everyone looked up to, and just hear that kind of sucks. And it's sad to see that he said that, but I've said bad stuff that I would never want people to hear, and I'm not gonna judge somebody because of what they said. I've done worse. I mean, I haven't done it. I don't know, but I mean, I could be judged too, so I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm just gonna judge him right off the bat. I mean, we all make mistakes, so should he have been erased? I think he should have been taken off for a while. Just got him off tough enough. Erased? Yeah, I don't know about that. That seemed kind of too far. I think slow, very gradually, maybe they'll start popping Hulk Hogan stuff back up, because there is no WWE without Hulk Hogan, or there probably is. But yeah, I don't know about being erased, but what he said was wrong. So that's what I'm really getting at. Erased, to answer your question, no, I don't think he should have been erased, but he should have been taken off tough enough and let it, not done anything with him, and then maybe later come back, wild. But I don't know. It seems like his career is over, to be honest. And yeah, so that's what I gotta say to it. If you were a wrestler, what would your ring name be? I don't know. Buck Naked? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Daniel the Great. Who should be on Austin's podcast next? Sting. Definitely Sting. I wanted it to be. When I heard his page, I was so disappointed. But I heard it was supposed to be Hulk Hogan, so I guess that's why. Worst wrestling gimmick of all time? I don't know. I have no idea, honestly. Yeah, I thought about this question for such a long time, and I don't know. Stardust. I really hate Stardust, and that's not even a bad gimmick. I just think the booking-wise, they do so bad with it. But I really hated that gimmick, and I really wish he would stop doing it. But I'm not gonna say that's the worst gimmick of all time. But still, I don't know. That's a hard question. Sorry, you stumped me, man. Good job. Too sweet. Shoot style, strong style, or technical wrestling? Technical wrestling, I guess, but it has to be really good. Like, it has to be Zack Sabre Jr., like Kyle O'Reilly good. Strong style, that's pretty cool, but sometimes, I don't know. I haven't seen that many matches to really say I enjoy it. Biggest wrestling talent bust. That one was hard, but in my time, 2009, being a fan and on, Sin Cara came to mind because remember when the original Sin Cara came in and Triple H was like, this is going to be awesome. He's going to be like, this is going to be the greatest thing ever. He's going to be the next John Cena, blah, blah, blah. I remember like them hyping him up so much and then just him botching move after move. And it was like, this was not worth it. But yeah, so Sin Cara probably. Least favorite wrestling promotion? I don't know. I don't really hate any wrestling promotions. All of them are pretty good. I don't think I have a least favorite. TNA probably. No. Yeah, I don't know. I like all wrestling, so. Squared Circle Sports or WWE TNA 1152? Dude, that's like picking my children, man. Those are my friends. They both kind of suck though. No, I'm just kidding. They're awesome. I'm lucky to have them as friends, honestly. But I can't pick between them. Come on. True to Life Vids or AHS Rules? That I can pick. AHS Rules all the way. Austin for life. No. I don't know. I can't pick. I'm going to pick generic luchador. Ronnie. He's the best. Where do you see the wrestling industry in the next 5 years? I don't really see it like growing that much. Maybe probably gradually growing. I think the Divas will have a lot better role now in the next 5 years, but I don't think it's see it changing much. It's kind of like now, honestly. Yeah, that's what I would go with. Just maybe the Divas have changed, and maybe they got a better role, but like I don't see like any major changes. But thank you, Amos. I appreciate it, man. Too sweet. Square Circle Sports. My good friend Ryan. Go check out his channel. He's awesome. Would you pay to meet Sting again? Probably. Like, in all honesty, I probably would. He was awesome. I thought he was worth it. He was a nice guy. He talked about me with college and stuff, and I thought that was really nice of him. So, yeah, I probably would. If I had a lot of money. Like, in all. Like, if it was my last buck, probably not. But, yeah, I think he was worth it. So, yeah, I would say so. Would you rather go to Ring of Honor All-Star Extravaganza or the next NXT show if you didn't already have tickets? I don't know if you mean next NXT show, like Brooklyn NXT, or the NXT show I'm going to. But either way, I'd still go with Ring of Honor because it's All-Star Extravaganza because it's 2 nights, and the Young Bucks and AJ Styles are going to be there. That's cool. How much money are you going to spend on the Young Bucks at All-Star Extravaganza? Countless amounts. No, but they don't have their booth or anything. So, I mean, at Ring of Honor, they're not allowed to sell their shirts. So, like, their shirts, not like Ring of Honor ones. But, like, their pro wrestling tee stuff. So probably the $30 to meet them because it's $30 for tag teams. And then I'll probably buy a shirt of theirs. So 50. I'll probably buy 2. So 70. Probably $70. No, probably 30. And I might buy 1 shirt. So 50. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. If they have merchandise at their table, I would lose my mind. You can meet Indie Taker or Undertaker. One of the two. Who? Undertaker. Indie Taker is awesome, but I got to go with Undertaker. Thank you, Ryan, for those questions. I appreciate them. Shane Arsenal. Yeah, I think I pronounced that right. Make one champion. Kevin Owens, Finn Balor, or Dean Ambrose. Ooh, that's tough. It's kind of down to Finn Balor and Kevin Owens, to be honest. Finn Balor. No, Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens, yeah. I'd make Kevin Owens champion. We talking WWE champion? I would assume so, yeah. Kevin Owens. Push 1. Neville, Damian Sandow, Tyler Breeze. This one came down to Neville and Tyler Breeze. And I love Tyler Breeze. I think he's awesome. He's got a great character. He's pretty good in the ring, to be honest. But Neville, I think, is way too talented not to get pushed. So definitely Neville. Fire 1, Mojo Rawley, Zack Ryder, and Jack Swagger. Honestly, I wouldn't say Mojo Rawley because he's an up-and-comer, so I don't want to do that. Zack Ryder and Jack Swagger, I would just do it just to put one of them out of their misery. I'd probably go Jack Swagger, to be honest. I don't know. I never really cared for Jack Swagger. When he has a world title run, I was bored during that. Favorite WrestleMania of all time? I would say WrestleMania 31, maybe, just because I just remember everyone being so happy about it and just everyone loving it. And I've only seen 25 through 31. But, yeah, 31, I guess. I don't really remember any of them. My memory's horrible. Sorry. Next. Dang it. All right, sorry, my phone messed up. All right. Thoughts on the Rollins reign so far? The Rollins title reign so far? Not what I expected. I expected to be a lot better. He's just being overlooked. I think he's talented. I'm not going to put that on Rollins, but what he's been given with. I mean, he's obviously overshadowed by Brock versus Taker. He was overshadowed by Owens versus Cena. And that's not really your fault. You're going to be overshadowed by those guys. I mean, those matches, the Owens and Cena matches were amazing. And Brock versus Undertaker, you don't have a chance. I don't care who you are. You don't have a chance to overshadow them. So, I mean, it's not his fault. Would I like it to be better? Obviously. But he's probably going to lose it soon, to be honest. I would think he'd lose it soon. And then I don't see him going, taking it to the Rumble again or the WrestleMania. But, yeah, it's not as good as I expected it. Top 5 Lucha Underground matches from Season 1 so far. That's hard. I can't do a top 5. I can do 5, but I'm not going to say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mundo and Puma going all night long. That sounds so weird. Their Iron Man match. The Grave Consequences match. Puma versus Mil Muertes would just happen because it was just so hyped and so awesome. Vampiro versus Pentagon Jr. I might put on that list because it was just awesome. The 20-man gauntlet royal pin thing was when it for the first ever champion. So Puma for that. Yeah, those are probably my 5. I mean, you can take any. The ladder matches with the trios titles on the line. Cage versus Mac was really good, honestly. There's just so many matches you can pick from Lucha Underground. Mil Muertes versus Puma was really, really good. I don't know what I put as number 1, though, but sorry. Hopefully I answered that. Okada or Nakamura? That one's hard. Probably Nakamura, I would think. Yeah, probably Nakamura. Nah. Probably Okada. I've seen more matches of Okada, though, I think. I don't know. That's a tough one. You stumped me, bro. Jay Briscoe or Roderick Strong? That one's easy. Roderick Strong all the way. Who's the best high flyer? Ricochet, Ibushi, or Neville? Ibushi, I really haven't seen much of his work to be to put him in the, say he's my favorite high flyer or whatever. But he's really good, so he's on the list, of course. But it comes down to Ricochet or Neville. This makes sense. I think Pac is better than Ricochet, but Ricochet is better than Neville. That makes sense. So I go with Ricochet in the long run, though. What's your favorite wrestling feud of all time? Probably Generico versus Steen, to be honest. Yeah, probably go with that. And then I think you said, what's your favorite promotion? Yeah, what's your favorite promotion? WWE, just because it always will be. This guy's such a nice person. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Sinimid Yesla? Yesla? It's C-I-N-I-M-I-D Yes-L-A-H. You're so nice, but I can't pronounce the name. I'm sorry. Did Hogan deserve to be erased from history? Again, I say if you skipped over the video, I just said what he said was, definitely wrong, I think, and he needs to work some stuff out with him if he truly is racist. But again, I don't want someone judging me, from, I can't judge him when I've done bad stuff too, and stuff I'm not proud of, some stuff I'm not happy with. So, erased from history, I think that was a tad too much, but he should have been taken off Tough Enough, I think. Maybe the merch stuff, but one day maybe come back, but I think his career is over in wrestling, honestly. Favorite wrestling moment? That's a tough one. I really don't know. There's so many wrestling moments. Yeah, that one's tough. I really don't know. I'm sorry. And then, sorry, I'm about to sneeze. His next question was about to sneeze. Gosh dang it. All right. He said most saddest thing in wrestling, I think. Give me a second. Saddest wrestling moment. Probably Shawn Michaels retiring or El Generico leaving PWG, something like that. Or when the streak ended. That was pretty heartbreaking, to be honest. Like, in all honesty. But yeah, thank you so much for the questions. You're so nice. I appreciate it. WWE1152, my good friend Charles. He says these are the best questions ever, so you be the judge of that. If you could have one match with any wrestler, who would it be? Shawn Michaels, probably, just so he can carry me. Or Undertaker, just so I could say I had a match with Undertaker. He tombstoned me in 2 seconds. Brock Lesnar. Could you imagine me versus Brock Lesnar? That'd be funny. Dream job? Just something in wrestling, honestly. Just something. And just for me to be happy with when I'm doing it. So, yeah, something in wrestling. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm going to do, but I just want to be happy doing it, in all honesty. I know that sounds cheesy and cliche, but still, just be happy doing it. Would you take a chop from Bob Holly? Like, is there like a gun to my family's head, and the guy's like, if you don't take a chop from Bob Holly, I'll blow their brains out. So, like, am I forced to, or do I just say, hey, Bob, you want to, give me a big chop and see how I take it? Because no, I would never want to take a chop from Bob Holly. He'd rip off my nipples. Are you kidding me? No. Favorite wrestling shirt you own? Again, Mount Rushmore 2.0, Paul London shirt, or Bullet Club AJ style shirt. Favorite food? Lasagna, or pepperoni rigatoni, or buffalo wings. Buffalo wings are really good. Yeah, I had buffalo wings yesterday. They're phenomenal. I gotta speed this up. DP1 products. Thank you. You're a cool kid. I like your questions. What wrestler has the biggest dog? Chuck Taylor, hands down. What kind of music do you like? Really anything. Like, honestly, I don't really. Whatever's on the radio, I guess that's like with the kids these days. I don't know. I guess. I honestly do not full on heavy metal screaming bands, but there's a screaming band that's called Showbread, and I really like them. Mainly the Sons of Disaster, Reliant K, that's a Christian band, or all of them are actually Christian bands. So I don't know if people are gonna be like, "Oh, that's stupid," but that's my favorite. I don't know, I like them. But anything that's on, like, honestly, I like all sorts. Rap, hip hop, I could care less, as long as it's good, I guess. Country, even if it's good. If you were trained by one wrestler, who would you want to be? Either Daniel Bryan or Undertaker, because I think that'd be just insane. Undertaker training me would be cool. Or Daniel Bryan, because he's just the best. Or Shawn Michaels, but in Daniel Bryan's book, it doesn't sound like he's the best trainer. So, thank you for those questions, though. I appreciate it, man. Awesome GOL, I think is how you pronounce it. Favorite food? Buffalo wings. Thoughts on Swerve possibly being canceled? I really enjoyed the show, but I feel like you could only go so far. Like, they're only going to do it to, like, the jobbers and mid-card people. So if you keep doing it, people are going to be like, oh, I'm just getting swerved. I'm not going to fall for this. And that's how I feel about it. But it is kind of sucks. I do enjoy that show. If your pick for Tough Enough, don't even watch it. So I picked the winner. I haven't watched it. I apologize. Sorry. Favorite indie promotion? Ring of Honor or PWG, probably. All-time favorite Ring of Honor wrestler? AJ Styles, I guess. Yeah, AJ, I guess. Favorite, I say that because I haven't been watching Ring of Honor that long, so I missed when, Joe and Punk and Bryan were there. Favorite all-time WWE wrestler? Shawn Michaels. Pop-Tarts or bagels? I don't even throwing anything at me, but I don't eat either. I just don't. Pancakes or waffles? Pancakes. Turtles or CM Punk? Turtles. All the way. Fun fact, I actually had a turtle when I was, like, little. I called him Gary. He was cool. I miss Gary. Most underrated PWG and Ring of Honor show you've seen? This one was hard. Ring of Honor, I don't have many. I have like 6 Ring of Honor shows. I think I just said Glory by Honor 10 because it had Generico and Richards on it, Eddie Edwards, O'Reilly, Briscoes, and the Bucks, and some other good match. I guess that, but I don't have any Ring of Honor DVDs, or 6. I mean, that's I don't want to say, oh, I don't have that much, but I actually have 50. But you know what I mean. PWG, what's it called? My Body is Ready, or what's it called? Is Your Body Ready? I think that's it. Is Your Body Ready? When it's Crow or Sami Callihan versus Adam Cole in an Iron Man match. I remember that show. I was just like, each match on here is freaking amazing. So probably that. Is Your Body Ready for PWG? because I just never hear anybody say how great it is, and I feel like it was an awesome DVD. Dream Survivor Series tag team match: Indies versus WWE/NXT. All right, this one I made an actual note card for. Okay, for Indies, AJ Styles, I did 5 people on a team. AJ Styles, Adam Cole, Jay Lethal, and the Young Bucks. That's 5. It was so hard for me not to put, Roderick Strong, Zack Sabre Jr., Chris Hero. So many people, sorry. But that's my 5 versus Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, Luke Harper, and Cesaro. I think that'd be pretty cool, in all honesty. Just saying it. All right, now I got to go back to your question. Hold on. But yeah, that was my teams. Shout out my Twitter. It's at AwesomeGio1123. All one word. So it's awesome and then GIO1123. There's your Twitter, bro. Just go follow him. I don't even think I follow you, to be honest, and I apologize for that. Chuck Taylor versus Colt Cabana for the Comedy Wrestling Championship. This question stomped me. I was just staring at it for the longest time. Like, I have no idea. I probably in the long run would give it to Chuck Taylor. I love Chuck Taylor. And I saw Colt Cabana comedy match live, and it was pretty funny, but I would still probably go with Chuck Taylor. Other interests besides wrestling, baseball, watching movies, Netflix, TV, food. That's not really a hobby, but I like eating. Not hang out with friends. I hate people. I'm not social. I'm sorry. Yeah, watching movies. Just going to the movies or watching TV, watching Netflix or something. Probably that. Playing video games with my brother every once in a while. I used to play video games all the freaking time, but I stopped now, and I only play a few. So, most convenient Most convenient household appliance. My fridge or my stove, because I like to make stuff and eat it. Yeah, fridge. Coca-Cola or Pepsi? Coca-Cola versus Pepsi. Coca-Cola all the way. I like Coca-Cola. Pepsi's all right, but I'm a Coca-Cola person. Tony Kegger. Go check out his channel. The final question. How did you come up with the name 7 WWE Rocks? It's not a good show. Okay, so when I became a wrestling fan when I was like 12 or 10 or whatever, 2009, I was like, I want a YouTube channel just so I can comment on videos. Like, not even make videos, just so I can comment. And so I was like, WWE Rocks. That's what came to my 12-year-old mind. I don't know. So I said WWE Rocks. Or I said, did I say WWE Rocks? Yeah, I said WWE Rocks. And then that was taken. Do you want to be 7 WWE Rocks? And I was like, why not? So I should click 7 WWE Rocks. That's literally how my name came about. Nothing great at all. And I want to change it, but I'm just not creative. So I'll probably keep it that forever. But thank you so much for watching. To the one viewer that stayed on this for like the entire time. This went really long. I apologize. But hopefully you enjoyed my questions or the answers I have. Hopefully I answered your question. And thank you so much for episode 50 and over 300 subscribers. You guys are the best. I can't thank you guys enough. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Sorry, way too long. I apologize. But thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all good stuff. Follow me on Twitter at 7WWE Rocks. Tonight I will be posting pictures of Reality of Wrestling, me and Bob Holly, Lita, and probably some pictures of the ring and stuff. So thank you so much for watching. As always, have a nice day.